Dingus Creations.
What a crazy two, a crazy hey!
Crazy family tree. A crazy family tree. The stories I could tell you about my crazy family and me. My crazy family and me. My crazy family tree.
What's up, fam? You're listening to My Crazy Family Tree, the podcast where you tell us your stories and we tell you our stories and stories will be told. And Kiki's phone is ringing, tingly-tongling.
I put it on silent.
Is it South Africa calling?
Hello.
Oh, no, it wasn't South.
Almost.
It was Hug Force. Let's see. My name is Lotta.
And my name is Kiki.
And you're going to have background noise this... Yeah, it's going to be run up the stairs. It's going to be mom. And it's going to be like, oh my God and stuff, you know?
Are you vaping?
Yes, I'm vaping. No, that is actually some kind of lip gloss, I think.
Oh, looks like
it's Millie Bobby Brown's own, what's it called?
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know who Millie Bobby Brown
No.
is? Well, I will now tell you who she is.
Oh.
She's been in Stranger Things. The girl in Stranger Things, 11.
Oh. Okay,
yeah, that's
got
the girl. It. She got her own beauty thingamabobs. We're not sponsored.
But do sponsor us.
Yes, do. My daughter wished for skincare. You know, that's a big thing. I never wished for skincare.
No.
Cared. I didn't want my skin to be cared.
It's because we didn't care about skin.
We did not care about skin. It was like, put some... I don't know. Nothing on it. Put some dirt on it or something. Go out on your bike. But they didn't want bubble skincare. That's the thing the kids want. And you know, one product...
Are you talking about the kids in the world or
the
your
kids in the world? The TikTok kids. The kids in the world. My kids don't have TikTok. So, but anyways, the kids, they want bubble skincare.
I'm still confused. Your kids.
Yes,
or
my kids and all of the kids. Most of the girl kids and probably boys too want bubble skincare.
Oh.
And that is super expensive. Like one product could be like around $80 or something like that. $60.
Why?
Yeah. So I was like, for her birthday, I found something that was like that and good for kids, but not 800 kronor or $80 worth of skincare.
But this isn't bubble.
For a 10-year-old. No, I would never buy bubble skincare. It's super expensive. Not even my skincare cost that much. And her skin is already perfect and flawless. Ugh. Okay, so what we got going on today, girl? You were scribbling out here.
Am I?
Yeah, you were scribbling and dibbling.
That was the sound of a scribbling pen.
Yes, a scribbling. Are you writing on a whiteboard? Or
yeah.
Or what is going on? You got one story.
I got one story.
I got two C's. And none of my own for the first time, I think. None of my own.
No trauma today.
We're getting going,
no
girlfriend.
No trauma today.
Yeah. No trauma. Everything in this room.
No trauma, mama.
Noise. Everything in this room is like scratching and flipping and florping. And that's not fun.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's world. It's life. Maybe I should close the window at least so we don't get any honk-honks.
Remember when I farted that one time?
Yes. This was in
Is that why you always have the window open when I come?
In this studio, Kiki once let out a fart that still to this day you can feel. It lingers. Sometimes it comes up, whispers up, "Do you remember me?" That's how it is. You know it. Oh, it was terrible. I loved it.
You remember me?
Yes. And then it's like,
I don't know what. I think did I have my period or was I going to have my period?
It was something like that. And then you also, it was something like that because you really craved candy.
Yeah, because I was sitting with a bag of candy that you had in your cupboard here.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I farted and it smelled, I mean,
it was
the worst thing is when you fart yourself and you almost throw up.
Yes, you can't even enjoy your own stench.
Hmm.
That is something weird.
I think, what's new with you?
What's new with me? Well, maybe I should first tell you. I did. I said that I had two stories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we can just chit chat. Well, what's up with me? It's a little bit going back to work, jitters, feeling it in my tummy tum-tums. The kids are going back to school. I mean, it's a bittersweet feeling. Mostly bitter. But also... I mean, I'm nervous.
Not so much the sweet.
Because I don't like change. So vacation is not good for me. Before vacation, I get the jitters and I feel like, oh my God, am I gonna die? And then I get into that and then it's like, I'm going back to work. Am I gonna die? You know, that feeling. I'm a healthy person. Now I know how you feel because she sits high up in the air and I'm sitting down because Kiki is a...
I'm not sitting high. That's a very fun picture to have in your head.
Yes.
That I'm sitting way up high.
Yeah, but she sits on...
Hello down there.
That's how you... Don't you feel like that though?
Usually in life.
How often do you sit and look down on me?
Never.
Exactly. That's what... And I feel very...
Mentally, always.
Yes, we know that for sure. What's up with you, girl?
I started my new job.
That is so cool. And she looks so professional. She has this little vest on.
Jeans och väst. Jag ska på fest.
Oh my God, she sings now about jeans and a vest and that she's going to a party. But in Swedish, of course.
Jeans and vest. No, jeans and vest.
Yes, cowboy.
In Swedish is jeans och väst. So it's pretty similar.
It's almost the same, but fest and party does not look.
So it's a old new job kind of situation, and I'm back to where I worked before.
Where it all started. Back to the roots.
I've done a little detour and done some work on myself, and now I'm actually not going to be a teacher.
Oh,
that's the new thing.
Yes, that's true.
I'm not going to be a teacher. I'm going to be a
taking care of people person. No?
What do you call it?
I don't know. Like someone who stands in the classroom while there's class, but she's
assistant. No, it's not assistant either.
More like looking so that everyone can do the work that they're intended to do.
Yeah. So
that they're comfortable.
Me and this other dude, we are like a support system for the students.
Yeah.
And I'm not working with children, I'm working with adults.
And that is kind of fun, right?
I like it. I liked it when I did it last time when I was a teacher.
Yeah.
But the students start next week. So this week has been, getting
easy
into the
breezy.
groove. So it's been nice. I love the fact that it's all not new.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's why I'm not freaking out.
I get it.
Because I'm getting too many impressions, too many things, too many stimuli.
Stimuli, yes.
So it's actually been good, which scares me that it's good.
We are very easily scared. No, it's more like, oh my God, like that, What is this? I don't know what's going on. Like that, no?
What do you
We
mean?
can't be happy when feels good, and we're like, why does it feel good? Why does this feel good?
Yeah.
They can't be good.
It's called trauma.
Why do we? Oh my God, so much trauma, guys.
So much trauma. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on with me. My children are back at what do you call that?
Like
I think
we talked about.
Yeah, I think we already looked up the word for this.
Like
they're
play
not
school? No.
Nah, they're not in school, but they're at school.
Yeah.
Classes haven't started yet. And day 3, my son got sick. So back to
reality.
Back to the bacteria.
Yes, exactly. Where do they come from? All these little boogers.
I want to know who patient 0 is.
Yes. What is this? And soon it's going to be lice season. But your kids never had lice.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Knock on wood. Knock it hard.
Wood. Knock it.
Knock that wood.
Knock me up with wood.
Oh, my God.
Because I don't want... No, ooh, that sounded gross.
Yes.
Knock me up with wood.
Didn't you hear that? I just think you did that on purpose.
I did not.
Knock me up with wood. What did you say?
That was gross.
Ew. Okay, yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So that's what's new with me.
What's also new with me is my shirt.
It is a beautiful shirt.
I have made a merch shirt. And the thing is, my kids want a merch shirt. That's how much I like it. So they already ordered shirts for me.
Did you order a shirt for me?
I will.
Why didn't you do it in the same order?
Because it was a test shirt. They're expensive. I needed to see if it was good first.
I will give you money for the shirt.
You can't have... I can't... No money. No, this is gift-sees. But first I have to see if it looks good.
It looks good.
It looks good. Now I know. So now I can order. You never know, man.
It's a shirt. It's orange. Well, it's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie.
Longer, bigger one. Yeah. Comfy.
Oversized. Could you call it that?
Oversized.
Oversized hoodie. It's bright orange, like our colors are.
Yeah.
It says My Crazy Family Tree on the left side of her
the
chest.
heart boob. Yes, the boob heart. Yes, that's where it is.
And on the back, there's those taken from one of those illustrations that you made, right? Yeah. It's Mary Poppins.
It's Mary Poppins and a lady reading a letter.
Yeah.
And then there's our little QR code that takes people who walks behind me to our Instagram.
So nice.
And that actually reminds me that we've never talked about that we actually make this short movies, like snippets from like pick out some snippets and then we make a little movie about it.
When she says we, it's all Lotta.
Okay, I make a little movie.
Take the credit.
Yeah, but you laugh at them. And then
I'll take credit for that.
Yes. And then we put them out on Instagram, but also on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel where you also can listen to the pod, but you can watch these little movies. They're fun. They're so fun. It's fun.
We're so funny.
We're so funny.
And you're great at the illustrations. The what do you call it? Animation part.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, guys!
You gotta start.
We have a Don't Question Me corner.
What a crazy two and crazy hey!
Don't question me. No.
Yes, we do, my girl.
Who did it?
I don't remember, but yes. Kiki, I was told that you did not live in an apartment with arsenic in your walls. It was not. So in the last
but it was
episode,
something poisonous.
Yes, the funny thing is that you said this in the Don't Question Me corner. We brought up with the things we said.
Okay, so
and
this
then you
is
said,
Don't Question Me on a
Don't Question Me.
It just gets better and better.
Because I heard from the brother you lived with in the apartment that you mentioned that you said had arsenic in your walls.
Yeah.
He said no, it was lead paint. It was not arsenic. Okay. Lead paint.
But lead paint is a good either way.
No, that's not good. It's bad. It's bad for you.
So has he actually listened to the podcast now?
No. Yes, I made him listen to the podcast.
And you watched him while he listened?
Yes, I watched him. I stared at him the whole time. I didn't say a thing. You stared.
The whole 56 minutes.
And I was like, you're supposed to laugh now. Laugh, minion. That's what I did. And I did a whipping. And then also I said my dad was hesitant for me to leave. But I mean eager for me to leave because he was not hesitant. He was very eager for me to leave in the story about the bloody mechanic, which also was the name of the episode. But then I also have another thing I want to add that we got a comment from a listener on our Instagram page.
Fun.
Let's see. Our Instagram page is podmycrazyfamilytree on Instagram. We need more followers that you can keep up with what's going on. When does an episode come out? And
maybe you can buy a merch shirt.
Sure. Maybe someday we can sell merch. I really hope so. They're very fancy and stylish. I like it. Anyways, she commented on this post about the sanitary bags. So she said, thoughts. Why put the bag in a holder if it's not supposed to sit there for several users until the next day or end of the day? If we are supposed to toss a bag away for each and every one, it would be so much easier to take a bag without putting it in the bag holder first. So, thank you for an amazing podcast as usual, says Maria on our Instagram page. Ooh,
Maria, thank you.
So she like has the back of this.
Shimmy.
So she has her back. Oh, she has the Maria has the Confession Corner girl's back. But that was 2 episodes ago, right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because
We like comments, new and old.
Yes, let's jingle us out.
I actually asked our cleaner.
Oh, you did?
About that.
What did she say?
Not my personal cleaner, because I don't live in a...
You have sanitary bags at home. Should I supposed to throw these away? What's her name? I'm thinking like Margaret. Margaret, are you supposed to throw these away, or are you supposed to throw them away for me? Margaret.
I don't live in a mansion.
No, you don't, but almost. It's beautiful.
It feels like a mansion to me because I feel so rich because I'm tiny.
That's why every house is a mansion to you.
Yes,
Like,
this is a castle. Because she has the inside.
Yeah,
the inside.
she knows stuff.
No, she knows that stuff. And this is a person at work, a colleague of mine, and she said that because I work at a school. They don't put more bags out. They change them.
Oh,
because they know that people won't change them. But in our, I don't know, personaltoalett.
Oh, yeah, your staff room toilet.
Yeah, exactly. There is a bag.
Okay, and then you're supposed to throw it yourself.
She would appreciate it.
Okay, she would
kind of thing. But she also think it's just people do that.
Yeah, garbage is garbage.
Yeah, and then the cleaner. Is the one that, or the person that cleans the bathrooms.
Is it because, do you have to do that because no one wants to see the bloody stuff in the bags, or is it why?
Well, I think it's because it can smell.
Ah, that's true.
And how they look in Sweden is that it's a cover.
Yeah.
On top of this bag.
Yeah.
It's a holder, and then you
cover.
open and close a cover.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's because of the smell, don't
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably nobody wants to see...
No bloody
blobs. I mean, I don't want to see
anyone's
a
blood.
Band-Aid.
No.
Band-Aid. I mean, Band-Aid. A Band-Aid or...
that's true.
Snot paper.
We're so sensitive as humans. We are. I mean, a lion would be like...
Blood.
Why did you leave your menses here, lioness? I mean, they don't care.
No.
They probably eat it.
Probably.
Probably.
Yum.
Lunch! Oh, okay. So that was our Don't Question Me corner.
Don't question me.
But we need you guys to send us more stories. I know you all sit on them. It doesn't have to be like a big deal. A short snippet from your life that's funny and
or someone else's.
Or someone else's, but ask first.
If they're alive.
I never ask, but ask first.
If they're alive.
If they're alive. If they're dead, well,
that's
sorry
on them.
for you.
That's on them.
That's on that's on them.
I started last week.
Yeah, and I
did.
Did I? I don't remember. Didn't I? Didn't I
see you crying?
Yes, more didn't I songs.
Didn't I?
I'm bobbing my head.
Yeah, I wish you could see Lotta. She looks so funny.
I wonder which one I should start with. Maybe you could tell me.
Yeah, give me the titles.
There's Grab a Chair from one of our listeners, my dad. And then
do you have to?
I have to, because my dad, he's so cute because he sends in by himself. I don't even nag him anymore.
Oh,
so that's cute. It's dad. He's like,
you don't have to. You can just
Lars.
He
comes in. I think it's cute that it's my dad. He's like our mascot.
Well, he's become one.
He's so cute.
And you should have a shirt with a man holding onto a tree and pooping.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. The koala man pooping from a tree. Episode number 1. Listen to it. Thank you very much. And now we also have a story that someone sent in after you read the one from Uncle Pete.
Oh, fun.
So there's like a
poop story?
Yes, there's a poop story. Should we start with
the
poop?
Let's start.
Yeah, okay. Now listen to this. Thank you for making this funny podcast. And in the latest episode, Kiki read a hilarious story from Uncle Pete, which was entertaining on so many levels. It reminded me of an incident that I experienced when I was studying at the university. It is not as brutal as the story from Uncle Pete, but it includes elements like number 1 and number 2.
Oh, yeah.
When I was in my 20s, I was studying computer science, and I had high ambitions and spent a lot of time on reading, coding, and on assignments. The house where the lecture took place did not have a lot of comfortable rooms to study in, so when I didn't have to go there, I usually went to different cafes to study. One day I decided to follow a friend to the university library, and we found some nice desks where it was calm and comfortable. And after some time, I needed to go to the bathroom and take a leak. I went to the toilet and I sat down when I realized that I also needed to lay some bricks. Poop. Well, shit happens, as they say.
You know it.
When I was done, I reached out for the toilet paper and found that it had ran out.
Oh, the worst. That is the worst.
Yes, that is the worst. I don't like it, especially when there's poop involved.
Especially when it's poop.
Oh my God.
I mean, urine. Okay.
Oh, you can do the wiggle.
Yeah.
You can do the wiggle.
You can
and
do something.
Yeah, something.
But poop. Oh.
But now you will hear what this person did. Okay, listen now closely. I looked around for an extra roll of paper, but there was nothing. So I really needed to do something. And I didn't want to leave the bathroom without being wiped. And I looked around the room again. And this was a large toilet with a sink and a hand dryer. I usually prefer using paper instead of the hand dryer after washing my hands. But this time the hand dryer was my rescue. I took off my pants. I stood up on the floor with only shoes and my shirt on. I went to the sink.
That's so funny.
Yes. I went to the sink and, agile like a ballerina, managed to lift my right leg up onto the sink. When I was done washing myself off, I jumped a few steps on one leg to the hand dryer. I turned on the dryer and I leaned my leg to the wall to find the perfect angle for my lower parts to be dried by the hot air.
This is so advanced.
Yes, and this is why you should not use hand dryers for your hair.
You never know.
Someone has dried their butt on them. Well, problem solved. So back in the library, I laughed silently. I never felt so clean after taking a dump. And this one is sent in by the Bendy Problem Solver.
That is so
right.
That is so ridiculous.
You can see it.
Yeah,
but still not. I could never. I would have fallen down, or I would have tore the sink from the wall, because
very bendy,
just like Uncle Pete.
I'm thinking. Up with the dryer, because that's on a wall pretty high up.
Yes, pretty high up.
So put your feet up and then like kind of.
Yeah,
what do you call that?
I'm really trying to see this.
What do you call it when you do?
Yeah, you do. I don't know. You bend your back. You arch your back.
Yeah, you arch so your booty like.
You toot your booty.
You toot your booty. So it like also it needs to open up a little bit.
Yes, of course. Probably use hands to do a little opening for the air to blow down between the cheekies.
Yes, but I'm also thinking, I don't know, because the writer writes you need to take a leak. Needed to take a leak. Mm-hmm. That for me makes me guess that it's a boy, a one with a penis.
Taking a leak. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thinking the ball sack.
Oh, the ball sack get hot, and all the sperms die, and then there will be no more children.
That's no laughing matter.
You're very sad about that. You love children. Children is the future of the earth.
Did you make that up?
Kiki loves the children. Yes, I made it up. It's a hit song.
Well, how does it go? Children are our future.
But
we also know that children are the root to all evil.
Yes, of course, yes.
So, I mean,
the future is not that bright. So, yeah,
let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Just put your butt up against that hand dryer and kill the sperm.
Yes, kill it now. Kill it now.
What happened to the story? We just went somewhere else with this.
I'm thinking girl, because of... I don't think boys stand up and pee and feel like, should I drop some dookies too, you know?
Oh.
Because...
True. Maybe.
I mean, boys... I don't understand boys at all.
I have 3 at home.
I don't understand why they stand up. But no, they shouldn't. I think that boys...
You know the rule in my home?
You sit down and pee.
Everybody sits in our house.
Yes, that is so... If I had sons, I would say that too. but I would probably be talked out of that. Of my husband is a standard peer.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a standard peer.
He's not allowed to
A
stand.
standard peer.
Yeah, standard peer, which means
You know
he
it.
stands and pays.
You know it, girlfriend.
Is this your little footski?
It's my little footsie.
Oh, you got such long legs.
I do.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
And I think it's inventive.
Yes, and I love the name that this person left us with, the Bendy Problem Solver.
Very good.
Very bendy.
Very bendy.
People are so bendy.
Does the person do yoga? I have so many questions.
Yes.
Why is he or she so bendy?
Yes, why
are they so bendy?
There's so much bend in this person. Many bendies. Okay.
All right, we got a story
Yes.
from my mama.
Your mama?
Yes, I had to whip this out of her.
Yeah, whip it. Whip it good. We are so...
Whip it really good.
Förlåt, I'm not going to do that. Okay, do it.
I started writing we were in Italy, in America. I'm like, what is going on here?
There's probably an Italy in America. They have many of those things.
Yeah, they have Stockholm.
Yeah, they do. And they have, probably... Little Italy, don't you call it like this?
Yeah, in bigger cities.
Yeah,
doesn't
they
like New York have
like
it?
Chinatown and
Yeah.
Little Italy. And yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm American, and my husband is Swedish. In America, we throw everything in the dryer.
Everything.
Everything. Shirts, pants,
Yeah,
everything.
Everything.
Which people in Sweden do not.
No, some materials.
Yeah, we need to hang them.
Yeah, some materials shrink.
Not in America.
Okay. They don't shrink in America?
I guess
Things
not.
don't shrink?
No.
Okay. Now we know.
Now we know. That's the land of the big.
Yes.
Recently, my hubby stayed with me in the land of the free in rabbit ears.
Land of the free, yes. Oh, my God.
And I had, by mistake, shrunk one of his shirts so it became more like a crop top.
Oh, nice. Was it a wool shirt?
I don't know.
How do you... Okay.
How hot are you drying things?
Yes, and what? It can't be cotton.
Cotton.
Cotton! Bale of cotton. Okay.
I mean, when people listen to us, sometimes it's like we have some kind of... We have such a need to sing words.
Sing it out. Sing it.
But
okay.
you know it.
Okay, I'm not going to interrupt you
No,
anymore.
you can interrupt me all you want.
Okay.
Fast forward a few months, and we are now in Italy. Go, Globetrotters. Okay, mama. 38 degrees, but it feels like 40.
Okay.
That's too hot for me.
That is too hot for me too. Yes.
That's too hot. We're going to go. We were going to go out to eat a nice dinner with our friends. So my husband was putting on one of his dress shirts. I was the one who packed for our trip, and when I pack dress shirts, I fold them really nicely. There is a method.
Oh. Okay.
This is very important. There is a method to folding your dress shirts.
Okay.
Everyone should know it.
Okay.
Can you hear my mom?
I can hear her.
Yeah. You lay it out, then you button the top button, the middle button, and the bottom button.
Okay. Okay.
And then you flip it over, fold in the arms. Oh, wait. You flip it over gently.
Gently, of course, yes.
And then you fold in the arms, and then you fold it in half. It's still on its belly, the shirt.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then you fold it in half.
Yeah.
And then you fold it in half again. And then you put nicely in your suitcase.
Nicely. Very nicely.
There's a method.
It can be wrinkled otherwise, yeah.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, back to the story. My husband doesn't use this method.
Okay.
That's very important to this story as well.
Yes.
So he took the shirt, saw that it was buttoned, put it on like a regular t-shirt, and little did he know that he got his head caught between the top button and the middle button.
Aww.
There, looking like a very ill stuffed scarecrow, and screamed, "What did you do? What did you do to my shirt?" What did and I looking at him laughing so hard I couldn't get a word out to explain that he doesn't know how to put on a dress shirt with his shoulders up at his ears.
Yes. Yes, I can definitely see this. It's beautiful.
With his head stuck between his
the top and the middle button. Yeah.
With his head stuck between the buttons, I went to free him.
Yes.
Moral of the story: put your shirt on right.
Put your shirt on right, or fold your clothes right, and know how to fold it and unfold it.
Use them if you know the method.
Use the method. I was like,
arms up.
Is this like yeah, I see
screaming at. What I'm doing now is I'm pulling up my shoulders to my ears as far as I can, and my arms are like hanging, dangling. What did you do? What did you do to my shirt?
I can see.
Just a few months earlier, she shrunk one of his shirts to a crop top.
Yes. But I also think that everyone should know this method. But this method, is this some kind of like...
I just throw things in a suitcase. Don't tell my mom.
Yeah, but this is not a method. Is it?
I guess it's a well-known.
Is it a well-known, acknowledged method
I guess so.
of folding shirts? But also, I wonder how your dad puts on shirts.
How did he get his whole head
through? How did he only
top?
see that one button was buttoned and not check the rest of the buttons?
I don't know.
And who puts on a shirt like that? Who puts on a shirt like it's a t-shirt?
Well, he thought it was buttoned.
But anyways, you put it on like it's a vest or a jacket.
If a dress shirt, no. Okay. So I use dress shirts sometimes. And then I'm too lazy to unbutton all the buttons. So I unbutton like 2 or 3. Yeah. And then I take it off like a shirt.
Okay, yeah.
And then I put it on as like a shirt.
But which button did he unbutton?
None.
Because you said earlier in the story that he saw, this is buttoned somewhere on it. Maybe he saw one button, like the
like
last,
just the middle one.
Yeah, but that was the one. Okay.
But you know the method.
Yeah,
you know the method, Lotta.
Yeah,
top, middle, bottom.
Classic clothing.
Classic
pieces, man. I mean,
you know it. There are classic pieces.
Yes, classic
and there are
pieces.
methods.
Yes, there's methods
to folding.
And classic pieces. Yes, and shrunken clothes.
Yes,
and you should know.
You should know
of all of it.
Yes.
Oh, I love this so much. I love this so much. I really want your mom to have a reality show. I would see that.
You would watch it?
I would watch it. I would definitely watch it.
So you would watch me get yelled at for not using the method?
Yes. I don't think I fold when I travel, which I will never ever do again because I'm locked in this house.
Mom.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. Working from home. Sad. No, I'm not a stay-at-home mom. But, I mean, when I travel, I like roll them up like little balls so I can get as much space as... I mean, I can use the most of the space.
I'm thinking...
Yeah.
That with the method...
Yeah, I would have gotten even more in there.
Yeah, you would have...
I should learn the method.
I think we should film the method and put it out so everybody knows the method of a dress shirt.
Yes, please. Let's film. We do this straight after this. We go out. We say, let's film this method. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree.
Because she looked at me when she told the story and she said...
Don't you know the method?
No, she said, don't even tell me that you don't use the method. When you pack, don't show me that you don't know the method. I'm like,
I have never heard of this method.
Okay, Mom.
I think this is something she made up and she thought that everyone else should know about it. I don't know, man, but I liked it.
It's like the pads all over again.
The pads?
The
sanitary bags. There's a method for the sanitary bags. Oh my God.
Don't even tell me you don't know the method.
Oh, please, people, if someone out there knows the method, tell us if you've heard the method, seen the method.
For folding dress shirts.
If you use the method.
And she had to show me. She started by just telling me, but she's like, no, I have to show you.
Well, she will, and we will film it. And I love it.
Thank you so much for the story.
Thank you.
Moral of the story.
Mama.
Know how to put on your shirts.
Know how to put on your shirts and don't be a scarecrow. That's just how it is.
That is the moral of
Don't
the
be
story.
A scarecrow.
Don't be a scarecrow.
Don't be a scarecrow, dude. Learn the method. Come on. Okay. This is a story from my dad, one of our biggest fans.
Love it.
He listens just as the episode drops. He's like, and then he calls me, well, I like this very much, but you could think about these things, that comes with little pointers,
What are those called? Are they called producers or are they called...
Yeah. I take
I branschen.
I take the things he says and then I throw them out. He told me actually, I say any hoot, instead of anyhow, like it is the right way to say it. Anyhow or anywho.
Uh-huh.
Mostly anyhow.
Uh-huh.
And then he said, you always say any hoot, and you say it quite often. Uh-huh. And I was like, yeah. And then maybe people think that you don't know that it's called anyhow. And I'm like, I don't care. And I was like, but maybe you should say it right at least once so people know. And then I say, no, I won't. I will keep on saying that.
Any hoot.
Right? Any hoot to the story. This story is called Grab a Chair. And now I will start. And my daughter is staring at us
Quite scary.
from the window in the studio. She's standing there. She's pushing her little nose against the window.
With her new bangs.
And she has new bangs. She's so cute with her new going back to school hairdo. And my other daughter
Here comes
also,
the other one.
okay, we have two daughters staring at us while we record this podcast. Now the story will begin. Story time! This story requires an explanation for you to understand the conditions. When a group, such as a school class or other tight group that shares practically all hours of the day, inside jokes will turn up. And only the initiated understands these jokes. Okay? And you can also recognize this phenomenon in your football team dressing room, but also in your family. And often in most families, I know you have the sayings that only the innermost circle understands. Or like yourselves with your whims in the podcast, like any hoot, I guess. Is that what is that what he means?
Oh no. I guess you had to be there.
I guess you had to be there, guy. When I was in theater school, we were just such a group that shared most things.
He wanted to drop that he's been in theater
school. That share most things and hung out during and outside the school hours. So we watched a lot of theater and film, high and low, from classics to more lighthearted ones. Among other things, we saw Which Way to the Front with Jerry Lewis. It's like this old-time war. It's a comedy. It's almost like one of the Charlie Chaplin movies when he did the Dictator and stuff, with this inimitable facial expressions. So we were deeply impressed by a scene where he tried to learn perfect German with the help of a linguaphone course. And linguaphone courses, this is for you guys that was born after the year 2000. We had tape recorders and like stuff like that. And we could listen to tapes where you could learn languages that way. Anywho, in this movie, he had tried to learn perfect German with the help of linguaphone course. And we also saw Charlie Chaplin's The Dictator, and we enjoyed his fake German. So we soon blended these German nonsense slang into a language of our own, where the consistent word was share in German that was pronounced Stuhl. A sentence in this nonsense language could read, "Vor den Hörten blöten an der Stuhl gewesen." And no outsider could understand anything. But we laughed till we couldn't breathe. So on a study trip to the GDR, German Democratic Republic.
Why?
That was when Germany was split in two,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there was wars.
So this is 100 years ago.
This is approximately 100 years ago. No, it was when the Berlin Wall was up. So, and a group of us sat down and translated songs into this language, such as Stuhl River or Fly Me to the Stuhl, and out on the streets and the squares. And it occasionally happened that we, with great joy, photographed the occasional East Berlin Stuhl. Oh. So they took pictures of stools and stuff, and they thought it was super funny. No one else got it, By mistake, all the tickets for the theater performances we were supposed to see had been cancelled, so we had to queue for return tickets in the evenings. And the evening I'm going to tell you about, we were about to see the Bertolt Brecht Galileo at the Berliner Ensemble. That's a very fancy theater.
Sounds fancy.
It's very fancy. We, of course, had to queue for tickets, which resulted in us ending up in 12 different seats in this large smock-filled lounge. Mm-hmm. So they were spread out all over the theater. Young and spread out.
Spjuver.
And yes, very, very rascals. And when the tension is at its greatest in this show, Galileo must be forced by the men of the church to take back his scientific findings that the earth revolves around the sun and not the other way around, which was the opinion of the time, and the church said that. And you could feel the atmosphere in the salon in the
I will have a short
salon. You know, they were also cutting their hair. No, I mean in the theater salon in the theater room. Everyone held their breath. He would be banned. Galileo would be banned and probably sent to prison for this statement. And in a last desperate attempt to appease the delegation sent by the Pope, he asks the assembled gentlemen to sit down, which in German becomes "Nimm ein Stuhl."
Oh no.
So from 12 different places in this gigantic room came a round of laughter in the most tense part of this theater in this show. If it had come... Oh, that was a big car driving by.
No, that was a four-wheel.
That was a big four-wheel driving by. If it had come somewhere in this theater... it could possibly have had some sort of explanation, but this was from several independently of each other people laughing at the same place in the play, at a place that was definitely not designed for laughter. It must have been completely incomprehensible for the poor actor. The Berliner Ensemble is a bit like a theater museum, where the same plays are performed year after year, and I have often thought of this actor. How every night he must have pondered what it was that he did on this particular night that had such strange consequences. And this was so many years ago, and I guess he is now dead and buried and finally at peace in his mind. Or maybe he still haunts the halls of the theater searching for an answer. Think this. You think,
oh, why?
How did I say this that made people laugh? He must be like, what did I do? Did I look weird? Was my face weird? What did I do? Did I fart? Did someone else fart? I mean, he must have been all crazy bananas in the head.
And also when it's such a serious moment in the play.
It's like the breaking point of the play.
What was the give me the line?
Nimm ein Stuhl.
Nimm ein Stuhl.
Yeah, nimm ein Stuhl. Take a chair and I will try to explain this for you.
Nimm ein Stuhl.
Nimm ein Stuhl. Just give me one more chance to listen to what I have to say. Listen to what I have to say. And then people like laughing, like, you know, really laughing.
That is the funniest thing I have ever heard.
And he was like, what is going on? Maybe he like...
Maybe he stopped acting after that. He's like, I'm not a good actor. I can't give people what they need in the moment.
The most serious moment and people laughed at me. Oh my God.
I ruined this.
Be dark in so many ways.
Yes. Maybe that's what made him...
He didn't know the method.
He
probably didn't know the method, at least.
He didn't know or they didn't know?
That no one knows.
Nobody
Only
knew the
your
method.
Mom. Yes, they didn't know.
He's like, I'm questioning everything. Am I a good actor? Do I fold my dress shirts right?
I have used the method.
What's going on?
Now I don't believe in anything anymore. I mean... For real, inside jokes can be hurtful and sometimes, I mean, they can. They
don't fit everywhere.
They don't fit everywhere. Not in the Berliner, what is it called?
When I don't understand if it's relevant or not, that I tell people something funny, and then I see that it's not really
that funny,
I'm like, I guess you had to be there.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say, though.
And then I laugh. Because I remember how funny something was.
Yes, you laugh at yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
That happens to me a lot because things come out of my mouth faster than I process them in my brain before they get out of my mouth.
Faster than the speed of light.
Yeah, so I have come up with like a method.
Oh, oh my God, we have so
method.
many methods. Get pen and paper, everyone.
Oh, so many methods. I need to take off my shirt because now I'm sweating like everything. But anyways, I come up with a method to like turn it around so it turns funny even though it was ruined.
Okay.
I know.
What do you do?
I won't share it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. This is what. Okay, take this back. Just don't care about me. I don't love me anymore.
Is that your method?
That's my method. That could actually be the method.
Self-hate.
Yeah,
in front of other people.
Then people laugh because they feel sorry for me, and then I feel good.
Because they see me.
They see me.
They think I'm funny.
See me.
Thank you, Lars.
Thank you, puppies. Thank you very much.
Wait.
There's someone cutting the grass really loudly. Why? This is why we record out
in the bush.
In the bush where Kiki lives. Really? What are you doing? Are you just going around on the street on a lawnmower?
Here I come. It's like that movie with that man that takes his lawnmower and just drives. What is it? Got so many things. I think your father deserves to have his name.
Yes.
Lars.
His name is Lars.
So thank you, Lars.
Lars T. Johansson. That's his name. Full name.
A.K.A. Puppy.
Yeah, a.k.a. Papa. Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
It really is a person going by our window on a freaking lawnmower. Oh, geez.
But he is cutting grass.
Oh my God, there's always things happening here in this big town of ours.
Mm.
Are we done and up? Are we wrapping this up?
Wrap it up.
Potato rainbow, I think.
No, that is wrong.
Okay,
wrap it up. Burrito rainbow forever and ever. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Burrito rainbow. What did you say now?
I said burrito rainbow.
Did you?
Because it sounded like burrito. I actually said like burrito. What are you gonna do after this now?
I'm hanging out with my mama.
Your mama learning the method. She's gonna teach you all weekend long. Right?
I'm about the method.
About the method.
And then this is 80s kind of thing coming on the screen.
Yes.
What do you call it? Title. The method.
The method. And the stars and the little rainbows and like 80s colors.
Yeah. It kind of feels like it could be a cult thing.
Yes.
The method.
Doesn't it? The method. Yes, right.
Have you heard about the method?
Yes, I'm joining now.
The dress shirt folding method.
The dress shirt folding method. He really, it's almost like he could look straight into our room.
She's still on the
lawnmower guy. Like waving at us or like doing this, like when you point at your own eyes and then you point at the other person's eyes. Like when you mean business.
When you're looking each other in the eye.
He just wants to be in on the method.
I just want to say I work with your sister now.
Yes, you do.
And we were... I think we were having lunch.
Yeah.
And they were talking about their lawnmowers, the ones that go on their own, the little ones.
Oh, the robot lawnmowers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't think I was in that first conversation because they were talking about what's yours name? What's the name of yours?
Oh, they named them. Yeah,
they named them. People so weird. Anyway, and
my dad's is named Gunther Grass.
But
Günther Grass.
Yeah. Mm. People are weird.
Yeah,
what can I say?
People are
what
weird.
Can I say?
Yes.
And then I thought she said it's called moldy. Moldy. I
moldy, like moldy, like
mold.
But
no. Like mold. I'm like, that's a strange name.
Yeah.
Was it and then my head started spinning because I wasn't in that conversation. So I only heard moldy.
Yeah, but that would work too, because
I was thinking, okay, so why is it called moldy? Was it a second-hand purchase and it was kind of rusty and
I can see how they keep on talking and everything slows down and you zoom in on you and you were like, you're sitting there, moldy. why would it be called moldy? You can see people laughing in the background, and you're like, have a dream. Okay, tell me more.
And then the next day, comes along, and I'm like, you were talking about lawnmowers yesterday.
You were thinking of it ever since that. And you walked around like in a cloud the whole day. You came home, and they were like, Mom, why aren't you talking at the dinner table?
People were laughing, and I'm like, is that funny? Moldy? And then so the next day I was like, you were having a conversation yesterday about robot lawnmowers. She's like, yeah. And you said yours was named, and before I could say it, she said Mowgli. And now you got it. And I'm like, that makes sense, because I heard moldy. She's like, moldy? Yeah. And everyone was laughing, and I thought, what did I not get? She's like, that's weird. It was Mowgli. To mow your lawn.
I can really see how you think about this. Moldy. Why? And you see how you just think the gears in your head are just grinding and turning.
Yeah, it was horrible. The next day, I got closure.
I can need closure. Why are you so cold moldy? And why is everyone laughing at it? I feel so left out.
But I usually do. I do usually feel left out because no, not like that. It's just that people laugh sometimes. I'm like, why are we laughing?
Why are you laughing? And like, why am I laughing right now?
So I've started to say like, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And they're like, you didn't? No.
And then everyone slowly backs out of the room.
Yeah, it was like,
close the door, turn on Celine Dion all by myself. Isn't that Celine Dion?
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
We're the best.
Okay. Yes and no. I don't think she's the original.
No, maybe not. No,
that was
There's
paper
stuff everywhere in this room. Okay, wrap it up. Okay, burrito rainbow. Okay,
I always forget.
Okay. Until next time, keep the crazy coming.
What a crazy two and crazy hey!
Crazy family.
You've been listening to My Crazy Family Tree. Follow us on Instagram, podmycrazyfamilytree, on YouTube, podmycrazyfamilytree, and on Patreon, My Crazy Family Tree. And don't forget to send in your stories to podmycrazyfamilytree@gmail.com.
Oh, you think that one is crazy? Let me tell you a story. Skibidoo, 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 doop, 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 yep,
Skibidi
doop,
toilet. Skibidi.
What we could do
What could we do?
is do a remix.
Of Skibidi Toilet?
Yes. And become rich.
The richest. Okay.
The riches or bitches.
Oh, I almost started crying when you said I often feel left out. I feel like crying all the time. I started crying when I saw...